If I take my prescription medication and drive, can I get a DUI?
It depends on the jurisdiction. In Minnesota, for example, what the prosecutor is going to try to show is, number one, whatever prescription meds you took, was it the actual legal prescribed amount? So let's say, for example, I get a prescription, but I take way too much of it. Well, that alone might show that I was impaired, or depending on the prescription drug, whether it falls into a category where it's actually illegal to take that without a prescription. Number two, let's say I took the prescribed amount or the state can't show otherwise. What they have to show then is, even if I took the prescribed amount or went over it, was I impaired? And there are a lot of ways I can potentially try to show that. They have all kinds of field sobriety tests. They have all kinds of other factors. Sometimes they throw in blood tests. But what they're essentially trying to show is, were you impaired? And what that means is, let's say I took the prescribed amount, but I really shouldn't be driving, because the reality is it truly does impair me to drive. Then it could potentially be illegal for me to drive, even though a doctor prescribed a certain amount of medication and I follow the doctor's advice. So if I'm impaired, I really need to be in a situation where I'm not behind the wheel. But again, these are arguments that often the state's going to make, often an officer is going to assume. What I'd highly recommend if you ever get in a situation like this is talk to a really experienced criminal defense attorney and a really experienced law firm. Now, if you have any other questions or you do want to do deep dive on your particular case, please call us anytime or click on the link below. Thank you.